Welcome to JC's Stocks and Markets podcast for May 17th, 2024. I'm JC. Been investing in the stock market for 40 plus years. My intentions with the podcast are to share my thoughts and opinions on some stock and ETF picks with an emphasis on dividend paying securities. I just want to share investment ideas so you and I can maybe make a buck. Not doing this for money from anyone. The opinions shared here are my own, and they are just that, opinions. I invest in many of the stocks and ETFs that are featured in these podcasts. Disclaimer, do your due diligence before investing in anything. And with that, let's go make some money. This week's fund that we're going to look at is Cohen and Steers Closed-End Opportunity Fund, a little more risky. It's a closed-end fund launched by Cohen and Steers, and actually it's run by Mr. Cohen and Mr. Steers as co-chairman. It's managed by Cohen and Steers Capital Management. Invests in many public equity markets. Basically, what they're looking to do is they're looking for fixed income possibilities. They invest in high yield securities, preferred, convertible securities, real estate, energy. They also use a little bit of leverage, and that's what makes it a little more risky. Closed-end funds are a little more volatile, especially when you have volatility. They can rise and fall very quickly, so be careful with any closed-end fund you pick. This one I like is because it's really income generating. It's a little less, I would think it would be a little less volatile, but you have to be careful. It seeks to invest in undervalued funds with market capitalization under $200 million. This is a relatively smaller security, or at least a market capitalization. It's $300 million in market cap, but you'll see the portfolio in a minute. It's basically they use their own set of qualitative analysis, and they manage and do all the research for the investments that they make. Basically, it was formed in 2006. And it's domiciled in the U.S. What you'll see, and I'll reiterate this a little later, the dividends are paid monthly, and the dividends are 8.7 cents per share per month, and that has been steady since 2010. So you're looking at a steady income generator with FOF, the Closed-End Opportunity Fund, and I don't have a position in it, but I would say if I had any money, I would consider it. I just bought that Arbor Realty not long ago, and I got really lucky because they had that short squeeze, so I made some alpha on it, and I'm looking to score on the dividend as well. But anyway, this one I would consider. This closed-end opportunity fund it's pretty diversified in terms of what it invests in. It invests in a lot of not just individual stocks, but it invests in funds and ETFs on its own. And you can see the breakdown, the percentage: 55% equity, 21% fixed income, almost 15% commodity, and some municipal funds, municipal bonds. So that's their diversification. That last slide and this slide were straight from the Cohen and Steers website. This one is the more or less a quick shot of this fact sheet. Essentially, what you're looking at is premium to net asset value is a couple percent above. But you can see that what I like about it is top 10 holdings. You can see it's a number of income funds, commodity funds, equity funds, a lot of really well-known and large funds that are, active in terms of investing and paying out dividends. And they use a little bit of leverage on with these things as well. Cohen and Steers does. But you can see the average annual returns of the market price and the net asset value, pretty substantial and pretty positive over all the measured time frames. It's kind of why I like it. And if you're looking for a steady income generator, this might be for you. Also, what I would say is that if you really are looking at investing in this, then take a look at those each of those funds that they're invested in and see what the portfolio is in those. They seem to be fairly conservative and they all generate income. So I think you get some wide diversification within that mix. Last slide I want to show you is a 5-year chart of the Cohen and Steers Closed-End Opportunity Fund. This is from Yahoo Finance. And you can see that the per share price, yeah, it fluctuates a little bit, but right now it's at about the average that it's been in the, in the past 5 years. Somewhere hovering within $11.50 to $12 a share. It's at the top of the Bollinger Bands technically, and it looks like it's a little bit overbought. Maybe you want to hold off and wait till it drops to about $11 a share before you touch it. Maybe you want to piece into it. That is, if it's for you. With that, I would say thank you for listening again. I really appreciate it. I do my best just to give ideas. Do your due diligence. Take a look. Do your research. The Cohen and Steers Closed-End Opportunity Fund looks like a pretty good opportunity. I wish I had more money available to invest. I would consider this one just for a long-term anchor in my portfolio. Anyway, thank you for listening. I appreciate it. Happy investing. The song intro and outro is a song called She's the One by a band I used to play in, Just One Goat. They did the magic. I wrote the song, and it has some meaning to me. Happy investing, and good luck to all. Bye now.
But I know my way back home. A loving girl is physical, but I never have to roam. Well, she's always there for me. It's simple, can't you see? She's the one. Oh, she's the one. Everything is magical, even when she's not around. No, it's not that radical, I just know what I have found. Well, she's always there for me. It's simple, can't you see? She's the one. Oh, she's the one. She's making my life so much stronger. God, let me stay just a little bit longer. She's the one. Yeah, she's the one. Yeah. Wasted all this time.